Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're talking about a topic that a lot of guys struggle with, asterisk how to approach girls without being creepy. Sound familiar? Don't worry, you're not alone. Approaching someone you're interested in can be a bit intimidating, especially if you're worried about coming across the wrong way. It's a balancing act, showing interest without being too intense, being confident without coming off as arrogant, and most importantly, respecting her boundaries. In today's video, I'll walk you through some key steps you can follow to approach girls in a respectful, confident way that doesn't leave anyone feeling uncomfortable. Let's get started with the first point. Be confident but not overbearing. The first tip is all about confidence. A lot of people will tell you that confidence is everything, and while it's important, there's a right way to show it. Confidence doesn't mean being loud, cocky, or showing off. It's about being comfortable in your own skin and carrying yourself in a way that shows you're approachable. So, what does confident body language look like? It's pretty simple. Stand tall, keep your shoulders back, and smile. Not a forced grin, but a genuine, relaxed smile. This shows that you're friendly and not overly anxious. Your voice should be calm and clear. You don't need to be super loud or shout over people, but try not to mumble or speak too softly either. Speak with clarity and a relaxed tone. That way, you don't come across as too intense. One major thing to avoid is looming or standing too close. When you approach someone, give them space. Don't get right up in their face. Also, avoid staring. Looking into her eyes while smiling is fine, but holding eye contact too long or staring without breaking it can make people feel uncomfortable. Find that balance where you're confident, but not overbearing. Number 2, choose the right setting. Now let's talk about where to approach someone. Setting is important. If you want to strike up a conversation with a girl, choose a place where she's likely to be open to social interactions. For example, cafes, parks, or community events are great spots. In these places, people are more relaxed and open to meeting new people. On the other hand, avoid crowded or loud places, like packed bars or concerts where people are often preoccupied or with friends. Trying to have a conversation in those settings can be frustrating, and it's more likely to feel intrusive. Also, when you approach, be mindful of personal space. Approach her at a reasonable distance. Don't get too close right away. Personal space is important, and if you violate it too quickly, it can make her feel defensive or uneasy. If she steps back, take it as a sign to give her more space. Number 3, start with simple greetings. So, you found the right setting, you're standing tall, and you're ready to approach. Now what do you say? It might be tempting to think you need a clever pickup line, but trust me, simple is better. Start with something easy like hi or hello. A straightforward greeting works way better than any fancy line. If you feel comfortable, you can add a light compliment, but keep it respectful. Something like, "That's a cool book you're reading," or "I like your style" is a great way to break the ice without making it personal. Be careful not to comment on her appearance too soon, especially in a way that feels too intimate. Complimenting someone's looks can come off as superficial or invasive if you're not careful. Instead, focus on something neutral like her choice of accessories, a book, or even the vibe she gives off. Something that doesn't feel too forward. Number 4, pay attention to body language. Now here's where things get a little more nuanced. Body language. Both your body language and hers matter a lot in these situations. When you're talking to her, pay attention to how she's responding non-verbally. This will give you major clues about how she's feeling. If she's crossing her arms, avoiding eye contact, or giving one-word answers, those are signs she may not be comfortable or interested in the conversation. It's important to recognize these signs and respect them. Don't push it. If she's not feeling it, it's okay to gracefully end the conversation. On the flip side, if she's smiling, making eye contact, or asking questions back, these are all signs she's engaged and enjoying the conversation. It means she's interested in talking to you, so you can keep the conversation going. Just remember to keep it light. Number 5, keep the conversation light. All right, so you've got the green light from her body language. What's next? Keep the conversation fun and light. You're just getting to know each other, so there's no need to dive into deep or heavy topics right off the bat. Instead, ask open-ended questions about her hobbies or interests. Something like, "So, what do you enjoy doing in your free time?" Or, "What kind of movies are you into?" Works great. These questions allow her to talk about things she likes and keeps the conversation flowing. You can also share a fun story about yourself, but keep it short and lighthearted. The goal is to build a connection through shared interests and a relaxed vibe. Avoid bringing up topics like politics, religion, or personal problems early on. It's too heavy for a first interaction and can make things awkward fast. Number 6, accept rejection gracefully. Now here's a big one: accepting rejection. No one likes being rejected, but it happens. The most important thing is how you handle it. If she's not interested, or if she gives you signs that she doesn't want to continue the conversation, that's totally okay. If you sense she's pulling back, don't push for more conversation. Just thank her for her time, maybe say something like, "It was nice chatting with you," and move on. Handling rejection with grace shows maturity and confidence. Plus, it's a sign that you respect her feelings, which is key. It's also important to remember that rejection doesn't mean you did anything wrong. Sometimes the timing isn't right, or she just isn't looking to meet anyone at the moment. And that's okay. What matters is that you approached her in a respectful way and didn't make her feel uncomfortable or pressured. So, there you have it. The more you practice these tips, the more natural it will feel. Approaching someone should be a fun, easygoing experience, not something you stress over. Keep it respectful, stay confident, and remember, you've got this. If you want to make any girl crazy for you, be sure to check out the link in the description for more expert advice and resources. Now, I want to hear from you guys. Have you ever approached someone, and how did it go? Was it awkward or awesome? Drop your stories in the comments below. If you found this video helpful, make sure to give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to share it with a friend who might need some tips too. And if you haven't yet, subscribe to the channel for more content like this. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.